Been a while, hasn't it? I guess I better stop with all these, sorry, I'm eating a gummy. I better stop with all these holidays I'm taking and get back to reality and work. Anyway, spring's here. An awesome spring. Summer's on the way. Not far off. And, well, we better get you caught up on what's going on. So, if you all remember the 69 Camaro, the rare one. Don't ask me, I'm not a muscle car guy, not a Camaro guy. It's a Z28 Super Sport 301 or something, Zapper, 4-speed, factory posse, blah, blah, blah. You guys all know about it. Anyway, Mike's got the metalwork finished. Just going to get the owner to take a look at it, and then we were on to bodywork. You go back and look at my videos, this car has come a long ways. It had no inner structure, no dash, no nothing. So we bolted it together so the owner could get a idea of what it's going to look like. It was complete floor pan, firewall had a zillion holes, had no dash, all the back panels are cut out, wheel tubs are cut out, chunk pan, oh, everything. Back package tray, it was all gone. All of it. Well, she's done. She's done to this point anyway, like I said. Now there's body work. And it's a long time to do body work. It takes a long, long time. People don't get it. But those that do get it, those that are watching this video, understand what it's going to take to do this car. You're going to put it together 2 or 3 times, on and off, on and off. It's got to be flipped up on its side on the rotisserie because he wants to paint the floor pan's body color. Like, it's a big, big job. Alright? Now, we're going on to the 72 Buick, the one that's slash street car, race car. Fitting all the Lexan, fitting all the moldings and trim, which it never had, so Mike had to drill the holes out for that, putting the door glass in, fitting all that kind of stuff. Just fitting this whole car together because it is in final primer, and we want to block it for paint. But everything should be fitted before you start painting. Some people would argue, say we can do it after, and that's fine, you can. But you're going to be going even slower, taking more time. I would sooner slip with a drill or slip with a screwdriver or something when it's in primer than do it when it's painted. So that's why we kind of bolt it all together, and then all this will come back off, obviously. I'm talking trimming that. Doors and that are staying on, because if you remember, all the jambs are painted. Alright? So, oh, nice that closed, eh? Fiberglass hood, fiberglass fenders, Lexan glass, cut out doors inside, cut out rad support underneath, fiberglass deck lid. It's yeah, it's lost a few pounds here and there, this old girl. I've been working away on this 65 Chevy pickup cab. Today I'm just finishing up. The owner wants to just start out with a fairly smooth firewall, get most of the holes welded up. So obviously these are for your inner fenders. You know, you're going to leave it for your column, your brake booster, your wiring, but all the other holes I've been welding up, taken care of. All the welding I got done on it, Sean has got it in the first bodywork stage. Inside's all bodyworked, ready to rock and roll. As you can see, you remember I was doing all the welding back in here, all the cab corners, everything is done. Rocker's done, everything. All that is in first primer. So that's good. Take a step outside. This little 57 Ford came in. So what I did on that was she said, check it over. So I checked it over. 4 wheel cylinders leaking, I replaced them. Replaced the brake shoes. Replaced a gas hose. Replaced 2 steel brake lines. 4 shocks. Cap, rotor, points, condenser, that kind of stuff. Just did that. I think her grandson's going to be driving this as a Sunday driver. So just, you know, just tidied up. Got it like that. Made sure it's pretty safe. You can never promise 100% because the master cylinder is not leaking right now. It's not leaking. Oh, you can hear Sean in the background singing. The master cylinder is not leaking. Nothing's going on weird with it. But I don't know if a month down the road, a day down the road, 2 weeks down the road, the master cylinder is going to give. All I know is right now, I look at the back of the master where it bolts through the car. There's no leak in there. Oh yeah, there he is. There's Mr. Dirty over there. Pig Ben. All I know is that the master cylinder, usually I check them out, I look at the back. I get up underneath the dash and look because they will leak through there. I didn't see anything. It's not leaking, it doesn't seem spongy, so hey, it is what it is. We leave it alone. Okay, now, Sean is working on, you remember the 69 GMC Suburban? Well, all the welding is done on that pretty much. So he's stripping her down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that thing's got more waves than the ocean. Isn't that right?
Yeah, paint it blue.
Paint it blue?
Yeah, the ocean.
Yeah, you're right, blue, yeah. If a fly landed on there, it'd break his legs. But yeah, Sean's stripping her down, and that's what's going to happen here. So, at least the welding is all done. The doors are sitting on it. Front sheet metal's new. Doors, rad support, fenders, so all that stuff will be pretty basic. But you can just see inside here how dented it is, so you can just imagine that's how it is outside. There we go. Alright, I'll get out of your way. And then the big old Ford crew cab. The first one we ever done like this, and guaranteed the last one. Too big for our shop. This gentleman's going to take it back in primer. He's moving, I believe the end of this month, end of June, so he's moving over to the island. So it's not going to get a chance to get painted. We are going to paint the inner parts of the doors white and the jambs white, and then bolt this whole truck back together, and he's going to take it for now. He just wants to take a break for now. He's in the midst of moving, sold one place, bought another place, and starting a business. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's what happens sometimes, and we don't have an issue with that. What else is going on? What else is going on? I don't know. I do have a surprise project for you. I have a super good, what's this camera doing? I have a super good surprise project for you coming up here that has been sitting around for a good year and a half, I would think. And you guys have seen it lurking around in the background. And I'll tell you what it is. I have got a 1957 Mercedes Gullwing here. That's right. Now, is it the original? No, it's not. But what this is this is a mold that was actually taken off the original Mercedes body. It was taken off Mercedes body. It wasn't a mold after a mold after a mold. It was taken off of the Mercedes bodies, this mold, and the gentleman's got all the papers and documentation to prove it. And we're going to be doing a video on that one pretty soon. So I'll get up there and I'll show you soon. But for now, I don't think there's anything new and exciting to show you. Doing a little cleanup around the shop, getting rid of a few things, tidying up some shit. That's what I've been doing. Been going away. I went camping. I went to the Cactus Jalopies run. Had a great time. Went up there with a bunch of friends. Cruised all the way up there. Had a hell of a good time. Definitely would do it again next year. We had fun. We all stayed at the same hotel, and we took over the hotel. And surprisingly enough, the owner said we could come back next year. So that's a good thing, I guess. Anyway, okay, guys. I'm gonna let you go because well, like I say, I'm cleaning stuff up here. Let me show you what I'm doing. This shed was full. Look at all the Chevy manifolds. I think you've seen this in past videos. This is just a few. I've already taken a bunch down. Look at all the motor mounts, headers galore, oil baths. This shed is falling down. It's falling apart. Took all these trannies out of here. I mean, there's still way more in here. I'll show you what I've taken out of here so far. And you're going to be like, oh my God, Rick, you're a hoarder. Look at this. I'm just stacking it all up here. Look at more Chevy manifold, flathead heads, Chevy oil pans, Chevy valve covers. You think I got enough valve covers? Pulleys, flywheels, ring gears, headers, bell housings, flathead intakes underneath there. Flathead this, flathead that. I don't know what to tell you. Garnish moldings for shoe boxes. Anyway, what's happening is this shed is falling down, so it's time to yank it down because it's getting pretty dangerous. And what's going to happen is, well, what's going to happen is we're going to have to replace it, aren't we? So, if you know me, we can't just replace it with a teeny little shed like that. It's either go big or go home. And I think this should become a new man cave. That's right, a man cave. And if you're one of the lucky ones, you'll get invited over for a beer 30. Lucky ones means that, well, you got beer and rum and tequila and sandwiches and whatever else I decide I need. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to yank this son of a bitch down. Yank it down, and boy, there sure is a wide open space once that's yanked down, ain't there? Look at that chain link. It's lonely, nothing going on here. And this thing is so little short where it It could be tall like its brother. Oh, but we wouldn't build it that big, would we? All I can say is, it's always a good time and old time, and we'll catch you next time.